It's the first time Paris's Cité d'Architecture has devoted an exhibition solely to paper art. Designers are bringing paper into a whole new dimension, with increasingly audacious designs for shop windows, showrooms and even invitation cards. Mathilde Nivet belongs to this new generation of paper designers. She graduated from her Applied Art College 5 years ago and decided to focus her craft on paper. A few years ago, the term paper artist or paper designer, it was almost laughable. It seemed like a made-up profession, but nowadays we hear the name much more often. A lot of artists now refer to themselves in this way. It's very visual, and we can quite easily go from 2D to 3D using pop-up, folding or superimposition. Here, for example, where there are different layers. You can sculpt all sorts with paper, creating magical and astonishing worlds using découpage, open-work design or collage. This is a model of the Saint-Geneviève Library. There's two parts to this piece. You can admire it from the outside and then press a little button which lights it up from the inside, revealing scenes in the windows. The works she's exhibiting here were originally on display in shop windows belonging to luxury brand names, car manufacturers and jewellers. This is a piece called Dream City. I designed it for the jewellery designer Servan Gaxot. She creates little figures that are worn as pendants and asks me to come up with a town for them to live in. I often collaborate with jewellers because, as a material, paper provides a stark contrast with jewellery. It's worth very little, whereas diamonds are the most expensive material in the world. So paper really has caught on in the luxury market and is used to bring out the best in products and showcase them effectively. And this is where Marianne Gelly has found her niche. She's created numerous installations for Dior, Cartier and also Baccarat, poetic and temporary features.
I've
always liked working with paper. Why? Well, it's light, yet it has great density, so we can use it to make things. This paper is old, it's from the 1940s or 50s. We've created a giant mushroom for the Manolo Blahnik exhibition at Printemps Haussmann. We had a lot of fun working with this paper. Marianne Gelly recently worked on the window display for French fashion house Roger Vivier. This project was for the Paris store, but will be used in their shops worldwide.
C'est une vitrine en fait qui est destinée à présenter la collection.
This display is to present Roger Vivier's latest haute couture collection. We worked on 3 flowers, the rose, which is a recurring theme in their designs, and also the hydrangea and the orchid. The flowers are drawn, cut out and then assembled in the workshop one by one. Intricate craftsmanship, and of course it's done by hand. And this is also the case for another form of paper art, pop-ups, pieces with an element that pops up when opened. We're seeing it more and more on promotional or marketing materials and also corporate gifts.
The petals are mounted separately and then layered on top of each other to produce this. As you can see, they're used to serve different purposes. We have a major advertiser using it as a gift for business clients. It's also being incorporated into a press pack. And this is a greetings card.
In Yves Zira's agency, almost every stage of the fabrication process is carried out in the Parisian workshop, from the design to the final mounting. Pop-up art, which was once confined to children's books, is gradually becoming an increasingly sought-after marketing tool. And with paper, all sorts of crazy creations are possible.
We were creating pop-up pieces 20 years ago, but it was considered a bit cheap, a bit tacky, somewhat has-been, pretty basic. But we were lucky enough to collaborate with a well-known brand name 20 years ago. We were asked to come up with this structure, a little cage. Once we had worked for this company, had shown what we could create with paper, all the other luxury brands followed.
The luxury market, the automobile or food industry, admired as an art form in itself. With their wonderful imaginations, designers and artists have breathed new life into paper as a material, producing pieces we want to hold on to and have on show.